What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. And we're going to see how this nigger, Omarosa, is coded by the numbers, by the number 42 especially. How she was hired in a date with 42 numerology. How now, today in a date with 42 numerology, 12 plus 13 plus 17, 42. She's resigning to officially do it on January 20th, 2018, a date with 59 numerology, Slave, Negro, Rasta Blues 59. Please, I'll link Zachary K. Hubbard's video on that. He explains it all in further detail, shows you how it's done, or just check out his blog post. Anyway, she's 42, not now, but when she was hired, and now, see how they updated this propaganda at 5:14. 1 plus 4 is 5. 55 is a very central number to my notes. So we'll see how they have 55, December, connecting with her. And then, of course, every single time we check the propaganda later, and then we're correct. Also in the 72-second video, going back to ritual, it's also 112, minute 12 long, circle, mathematics, Zionist. Think about it. You're fired. You're fired. She was on The Apprentice as well. It's an ongoing circle, an ongoing ritual over and over again. And for those who need to understand, she was a born to be actor, either that or picked up as an orphan, trained into this gang, and then they ushered her in through the scripted TV series, The Apprentice. All The Apprentice is nothing else than watching Friends, watching some sitcom with Donald Trump, the actor, and they have this actor in there too. And now they're running your government per the narrative, but in reality, it's the Zionist Jews doing it by the numbers. So we're just going to look at some stuff from earlier. At 9:46 a.m. is when I first noticed this propaganda and they updated it. Donald Trump born in 46, chaos 46. This is part of the whole chaos in the White House narrative. Sacrifice 46. All of these resignations, firings are ritual sacrifices. Yeah, it's not literal sacrifices, but it's all symbolic with this gang. So I think we have all noticed Andrew Jackson on the wall every single time in this room when we have Donald Trump in the way. This is no coincidence whatsoever. Andrew Jackson and Donald Trump share gematria. Andrew Jackson, A is his first letter, NC 14th. You add them all together, you get 138. 1 plus 4 is 5. See with the N? So reduce each letter. 1 plus 5 plus D is 4. That remains 4. You see what you're doing? That becomes 48. Donald Trump is that. Same numbers, same method, different name. So that's more definitive evidence of how the Zionist Jews who run your federal government with their phoenix inside the circle, you see how they're using this occult numerological Kabbalistic practice. Now, how is this not a staged photo? Of course it is. They're actors. So her name, Omarosa MANigaut Newman, sums to 88 in that reduction, and then 250 in numerology dropped to 0 using the alphabetical order. Trump then sums to 88 using the alphabetical order and reducing, you get 25. They do this to all of his employers, his employees, which are just, his fellow colleagues, his fellow actors, putting his numbers in their names. Because these people are all born to be for this skit. This stuff is planned decades in advance at the earliest, or at the quickest. More so 100 years in advance, centuries in advance. But anyway, she resigns in December, 55 days from her upcoming 44th birthday. And remember, this propaganda, they updated it at 5:14. 1 plus 4 is 5. December, it's all about the number 55 and sacrifice. That's why there's always these sacrificial killings. Resigns, 55, 37, 44. Kill, 44. Black person, 44. Martin Luther King, murdered by the numbers on 4/4, April 4th. If you read out 44, if you read out April 4th, you get 144 in English Ordinal. It's also 1 month, 24 days before our upcoming birthday. The sum of 48's divisors is 124. Donald Trump, Mr. 48. Donald Trump, the 44th person to be president, the 44th king of Israel. Well, she goes by Omarosa only, like a fucking video game boss. That's what she fucking sounds like. I mean, that's why you tell she's a fucking actor. You know, I have this important position in the federal government, but you can just call me Omarosa. It's know me like a fucking wrestler. So there you have it. I mean, we might as well go through this propaganda. I've not looked at this yet. I just looked at part of the live updates. There's probably nothing much to see. Her departure will not be effective until January 20th, 2018. That's the date with the 59 numerology. Whoops. Should have just started over. Well, you can do it in your head. 20 plus 1 is 21, plus 20 is 41, plus 18 is 59. I wanted to see the other numerologies there too. We can get back to that. Just trying to see if there's any blatant, she did an interview with PBS Frontline. So why did they pick Frontline as the propaganda source to interview her? The Gematria will tell you. 113, well, I'll tell you now, this is just why they call it Frontline. Because it's everything on Frontline, it's nothing else than a bunch of dishonest green screen mainstream nonsense. Donald 50, America 50, 49, found with the 13 colonies. See all these all sum to 113, mainstream media. Baba Kamal 113A says it's all right for the Zionist Jews or any Jew to circumvent a Gentile through deception in a legal setting. I want to see what MANigaut sums to. That's her old. Okay, of course, 55, like December, like sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? 35, like Thelema, Israel 98. So I think the conclusion of this is on a date with 42 numerology, this is coming out, and date with 42 numerology, she gets hired at the age of 42. Nigger sums to all that. And then on a date with 59 numerology is the official resignation, January 20th, slave 59. And these are the numbers stamped on black people throughout history all the time. This is just now another example. Today, December 13th. So do you see how this has been going on for centuries? At the extreme least, I mean, definitely longer, but at least this code that we've seen through my research. And now today, as we speak, they're doing it here. Now, the Black Billionaires 2017. Guys, these are all actors for your federal government. They're all coded with slave, Negro, Rasta codings. Every single, there's no exceptions. Oprah, I don't know what Oprah sums to. I forgot. 58, like Freemasonry. Of course, all those other too. Well, see this URL? Go here if you want to do some experiments. 131 billion. That's a championship number. Here we have Michael Jordan, a championship master. 131, the 32nd prime number. American basketball, an American icon. Yeah, so I mean, this is from Forbes, so you already know it's fake news, Zionist Jew run, coded propaganda. Anything that's seen in links to the site is. Another Nigerian sellout to the masses. Guys, a lot of these Nigerians are employed by these Zionist Jews to carry out their agenda. I mean, why do you think they have Boko Haram over there doing false flag propaganda? Got it. Not even 10 in. At number 7, we get the 1.81 billion. All you gotta do is copy this number, paste it inside a prime number calculator. This time gave us that, so we can get rid of the decimal point. The 42nd prime number. That's why I clicked on this, because I said we're gonna easily find something like this. We can't, are we going higher and higher? Okay, so we're climbing, right? Why couldn't we skip the 181? Why do we have to? Literally, of all the numbers, they could have given us something else, someone else, but they gave us a black man with the 1.81. Robert 33, Smith 33. This is a Prince Hall Freemason. Most, if not all, these men are Prince Hall Freemasons or Freemasons, some other sect. So there you have it. These are the people who are part of this gang, who are actors for this gang, who don't give a fuck about you. All these Nigerian oil executives, who do you think they report to? Jewish Zionists. Masonry, Zionism, Jesuit 84. Saudi Arabia too. Actors for the Zionist Jews. Dangote. This guy's always been in the gang. I've known about him most of my life. This man brands everything with his name in Nigeria. Spaghetti to cement. He'll have it. Literally pretty much not a monopoly, because there's other products with other brands, but he owns a stake in pretty much anything you can buy there. So that's why he's number 1 with a 12.2 billion. Freemason 122, Elohim 122. This man, a 33rd degree master Freemason, I have no doubts. This man responsible for Boko Haram propaganda, no doubt. Peace out.